What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Pursuing Points YouTube channel. My name is Peter, and today we are going to talk about the 7 most underrated credit cards on the market today. Before we get into all that, if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of our credit card and travel content. If you're already a subscriber, I thank you so much, and I look forward to bringing you more content in the future. The 7 cards we're going to talk about today don't tend to receive a whole lot of publicity from industry blogs and the like. In my opinion, there are 2 primary reasons for this. First, it's possible that these cards don't offer affiliate commissions, or that the commissions they do offer are far less than other cards which industry blogs like to talk about. So for example, if the Chase Sapphire Reserve pays a blog $100 every time somebody signs up, and a card like the Wells Fargo Propel only offers $10 every time somebody signs up, it stands to reason that the blog is going to promote the Sapphire Reserve a lot more than they're going to promote the Wells Fargo Propel. The second primary reason that I don't think these cards get a whole lot of publicity is that the sign-up process can be somewhat convoluted. Meaning, normally all you have to do is fill in your information, hit the apply button, and you're good. But with some of these cards, what you're going to have to do is jump through a few more hoops if you want to try and reap some of the benefits. In any case, I believe that these are some of the best cards on the market today, albeit underrated. That being said, if you find that these cards fit your lifestyle more than some of the other cards that people tend to talk about, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. But with that, let's jump right into it. Card number 1, Uber Visa. The Uber Visa card from Barclays is easily one of, if not the most underrated credit cards on the market right now. It charges no annual fee but offers a plethora of benefits. For starters, the card has a 4-3-2-1 earning structure, where you earn 4% on dining, 3% on travel, 2% on online shopping, and 1% on everything else. One thing to note with the 2% on online shopping is that it doesn't cover things like utility bills that you pay online, or contractor services or government services like paying taxes, for example. It has to be shopping. Uber goes into more detail on what exactly constitutes online shopping on their website, but for now, no, it's rather broad, but there are a few exceptions. The points that you earn are redeemable right through the Uber app for things like gift cards, Uber credits, and cashback. Other benefits include a $50 statement credit once per year if you spend $5,000 on the year for online subscriptions, meaning that if you spend $5,000, they will credit you up to $50 for your subscriptions such as Hulu, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. Additionally, the card offers $600 mobile phone damage and theft protection, as well as no foreign transaction fees. Interestingly, though, it seems like the Uber Visa is really trying to compete with the number 6 card on this list that we've also made a video about recently. My verdict on the Uber Visa is that the card is criminally underrated, and if you want to earn cash back without paying an annual fee, you should absolutely consider adding this card to your wallet, especially if you spend a lot of money on travel and dining. Card number 2, Capital One Saver. Now, I think Capital One as a brand is pretty underrated, but the Saver card in particular is one that I've had my eye on for quite a while. The card does have a $95 annual fee, but that's waived in the first year. And as of the time of this filming, it has a $300 sign-up bonus when you spend $3,000 in the first 90 days. The Saver card earns 4% on dining and 4% on entertainment purchases, as well as 2% on grocery store purchases with 1% on everything else. The thing that's most interesting about this card for me is its broad entertainment category. I haven't seen any other card that even comes close to offering you the same sort of cashback or points that you get with this card when you spend money on entertainment. Now, Capital One defines its entertainment category as buying tickets to things like movie theaters, plays, sporting events, concerts, aquariums, zoos, tourist attractions, and the list goes on. Additionally, Capital One defines entertainment as purchases made at things like bowling alleys, pool halls, record stores, and video rental stores. Which means that if you happen to live in Bend, Oregon, where the last remaining Blockbuster is, you'll actually earn 4% on every rental. For my money, this is the best entertainment card on the market today, and I'm still kicking myself a little bit for not having bought my Buffalo Bills season tickets using this product. One thing to note is that Capital One offers a no annual fee version of this card, but instead of 4% back on dining and entertainment, you only get 3% back. So if you don't want to pay an annual fee, but you're interested in these categories, you can consider that as well. Card number 3, the PenFed Pathfinder. Now, can you guess what PenFed means by looking at the logo? If you guessed Pentagon Federal, you would be absolutely correct. The PenFed Pathfinder Amex is reserved for members of the PenFed Credit Union. Membership is typically only available to members of the armed forces as well as their family members. That's probably why you don't hear people talking about this card that often. That being said, you can actually join the Voices for American Troops organization for $15 and parlay that into a PenFed credit union membership. So why would you want to do that? What is it about this card that is so interesting? Well, for starters, it has no annual fee, but it offers 3x on travel purchases or 4x if you are a PenFed Honors Advantage member. It also has a base earnings rate of 1.5x. The most interesting thing about this card, however, is its $100 annual air travel credit. The credit covers costs such as checked bag fees, lounge access fees, as well as onboard food and drink. Additionally, the card offers a $100 TSA PreCheck or global entry credit once every 5 years. Now, that's pretty good for a card that has no annual fee because it basically means that PenFed is going to pay you $100 a year to have the card and $200 a year every 5 years. Now, the one downside to this product is its redemption options. Currently, you can only redeem your points for things like gift cards, travel, and merchandise. But as best as I can tell, in pretty much all those cases, the value that you're going to get for 1 point is actually less than a penny. That said, I still think it's a pretty interesting card, especially if you can max out that $100 annual air travel credit. Card number 4, the HSBC Premier World Elite MasterCard. Now, this HSBC Premier card is one that I've had on my list of might sign up for someday cards for a very long time. Now, the card has an annual fee of $395, but we're able to knock that down pretty quickly using our $100 Uber or Lyft credit, as well as our $100 annual air travel credit, which includes the cost of tickets, as well as seat upgrades, in-flight purchases, and more. So for a net effective annual fee of $195, we're going to get 3x on travel and 2x on dining with 1x on everything else. And our points when redeemed for travel are actually worth 50% more. Now, this might sound familiar to you because this is exactly what the Chase Sapphire Reserve also does. Now, the card has some other benefits which are interesting, such as $5 in Fandango credit every time you purchase 2 movie tickets, $10 off Expedia, MasterCard lounge key access, TSA PreCheck reimbursement, etc. There's actually quite a long list. There's not any one particular benefit that's worth so much that it's worth talking about, but the sum of all these benefits is what makes the card compelling. Now, the catch with this card is that to sign up, you actually have to be an HSBC Premier checking account member. To qualify for this card, you're going to need either $75,000 with HSBC across your accounts, or $5,000 a month in direct deposit to your HSBC account. Now, while this card is interesting and certainly under the radar, I just wish it did a little bit more, especially for how many hoops they make you jump through in order to sign up. The reason it's been on my list for so long is that I love the idea of having this card in my wallet, but unfortunately, it doesn't do more than the Sapphire Reserve. And if I'm going to pay that price, it sort of needs to. Because for my money, it's not actually a good replacement for the Sapphire Reserve. Instead, I think where this card fits better is if you are an HSBC loyalist and you're looking for a single card on which to put all of your spend. That being said, it's still a card I'm going to keep on my radar in case they decide to move the benefits around in the future. Card number 5, the Alliant Cashback Visa Signature. Alliant credit union members are able to sign up for one of, if not the best, cashback card on the market today. The Alliant Cashback Card offers 3% cashback on all purchases in the first year and then 2.5% thereafter. While the card does have a $99 annual fee, it's actually waived in the first year, and if you spend enough money, you can more than compensate for it in year 2 and beyond. Spending enough to compensate for it, however, is actually one of the primary caveats with this product, because you have competing products like the Citi Double Cash, which offers 2% cashback but with no annual fee. What that means is that you're going to have to spend at least $20,000 a year on this card just to break even between it and the Citi Double Cash. Of course, every dollar after $20,000 is earning you more cash back for base spend than you can earn with any other card on the market. So basically, at the end of the day, this is one of those cards that's really meant for big spenders who want to put all of their spending on a single product and not have to manage multiple cards in their wallet. Now, the catch for this card is that you have to be an Alliant Credit Union member in order to qualify. Eligibility for the credit union is limited to employees of certain organizations or their relatives or retirees. Luckily, there's a silver lining here, just like there was with the PenFed card, where if you join their partner charity, you're actually eligible to join the credit union, at which point you could sign up for the card. In this case, the charity is Foster Care to Success, and it only costs $5 to join. At the end of the day, I do not believe that this card is for everybody, but if cashback is what you're interested in earning, and you spend more than $20,000 a year, and you're willing to join the credit union, it's a card that you should at least consider. Card number 6, the Wells Fargo Propel. Now, I love this card so much that I actually made a video recently explaining all the reasons why I think it's awesome. For whatever reason, this card doesn't seem to be talked about as much on blogs and the like than cards like, say, the Sapphire Reserve or the Amex Platinum. But in my opinion, it certainly deserves to be. Now, the card has no annual fee, but it earns 3x on travel, dining, and online subscriptions. The The card also offers $600 mobile phone damage and theft protection, which is automatically activated after you pay your phone bill with the card. Points earned with the Wells Fargo Propel can be redeemed for cashback at 1 penny per point, but what's most interesting about this card is that if you have the Wells Fargo Visa signature, you can actually combine your point balances. And this is important because with the Wells Fargo Visa signature, you can redeem the points for airfare at a 50% bonus. This combination of cards is really what makes the Propel stand out, especially when you consider that, again, neither card has an annual fee. If you think I should do a video comparing this stack with the Chase stack, be sure to leave a comment down below. At the end of the day, I recommend this card quite often, and I believe it has a spot in most people's wallets. Card number 7, the Bank of America Premium Rewards Card. While this card debuted to some fanfare when it first came out, nobody really seems to talk about it anymore. Now, the Bank of America Premium Rewards Card offers 2x on travel and dining, as well as 1.5x on all other purchases, while sporting an annual fee of $95. Points are then redeemable for statement credits, cashback, or travel through the Bank of America Travel Center. The card also offers a $100 statement credit towards TSA PreCheck or Global Entry once every 4 years, and a yearly $100 airline incidental credit. That credit will cover the cost of things like upgrades, baggage fees, in-flight entertainment, and more. What this means is that if you can maximize that $100 a year credit, Bank of America is actually going to pay you $5 a year to have this card, or $200 a year in the case where you use your TSA PreCheck credit. The most interesting thing about this card to me, however, is what happens when you are a Bank of America Preferred Rewards member. As a Gold Preferred member, you'll earn a 25% bonus on all credit card points earned. As a Platinum member, you'll earn 50% more. And as a Platinum Honors member, you'll earn 75% more points with every transaction. Now, to qualify for Platinum Honors, you'll need $100,000 with Bank of America between your checking and savings accounts and or your Merrill Lynch investment accounts. Should you qualify for Platinum Honors, the base earnings rate for this card jumps to 2.62, while travel and dining purchases will jump to 3.5x. Now, 2.62 is a base earning rate for a card that, again, the bank is paying you to have in your wallet is a pretty good deal if you ask me. That's all for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you end up signing up for one of the cards I talked about today, or you think I forgot to talk about a card that is criminally underrated, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Of course, if you liked today's video, it would really mean a lot to me if you'd hit that like button, and of course, subscribe to the channel. I have new videos coming out every week about credit cards, travel, and more. We'll see you next time.